Welcome to Jailblog's review of Multiplexer. Multiplexer is an upcoming multitasking tweak by Eli and Andrew. It's kind of a 6-in-1 tweak, has 6 different features, all of which enable some type of multitasking feature. So in this video I'm just going to briefly touch over each of the 6 features of Multiplexer, just to give you an idea and a feel of how the tweak works. So the first feature of Multiplexer is called Aura. Now Aura is a backgrounding tweak. It allows you to suspend apps with a smart close style feature, or to force a foreground, like the app is actually running backgrounding mode, or just to extend the native Apple default backgrounding time. Aura allows you to have a specific backgrounding mode enabled for each app you have installed, as well as support for activated actions, a few customization options for showing indicators that apps are backgrounding, etc. So next up we have Empoleon. Empoleon allows you to window apps and run multiple apps in multiple windows at the same time. It has just a few customization options, such as enabling gestures and forcing animation to complete before you can interact, as well as choosing the gesture to activate Empoleon. You can also force Empoleon to launch apps in windowed mode automatically from the springboard. Activate Empoleon using the gesture you have chosen in this bar here. So I've got it set to the right, so I'm going to swipe up on the right hand side of the screen from the bottom, and it's going to put it in a windowed mode. I can then resize the window, close it, make it bigger, minimize it, and then I can go ahead and open another app, and I can put that one into windowed mode too and snap it in the top right next to it, and I can keep on going until I completely fill my screen. Once you get to about 4 different apps, there's a noticeable lag. However, that's surely got to be expected. Multiplexer's third feature is Mission Control. Now Mission Control works in a very similar way as to the Mac OS X Mission Control. You can basically have different workspaces with different apps running in each different workspace. Now you can choose whether or not Mission Control should replace the app switcher. If you choose not to, you activate Mission Control by opening the app switcher and pulling down from this little tab here. If you choose to replace the app switcher, Mission Control will automatically open when you double tap. A few basic options to define the style, as well as whether you want page scrolling and whether the app should actually be killed, etc. So once you're in Mission Control, you can create desktops, which is similar to workspaces, and then switch between them by tapping and selecting them. You can drag these apps into certain desktops. So for example, I want messages open on this desktop. Oh, I've got to drag it all the way there, and then I can switch away from that one and there's nothing open. So I want settings in this one, and I've got to drag it there, haven't I? Settings in this one, as well as music. Now, so I'm in this one and it goes to Empoleon sort of mode, and then I switch to this one and I've got messages open. Multiplexer's fourth feature is arguably one of its best. It allows you to place an application in the notification center. So if we go ahead and select an application, in the notification center you can see there's a third tab. Click on it and it's going to load an app. We already heard of Multiplexer's 5th feature. It's Reach app, and it's been reintegrated into Multiplexer, but this time it's blue and not purple. It was originally released about a year ago, and it essentially allows you to place an app inside the reachability view. One of the great things about Reach app is that it will work on a device that doesn't even natively support reachability, because it has its own implementation of reachability. So I've got an activate action set up on the triple click press of the home button to invoke reachability. As we go ahead and assignments, you see activate reachability in system actions, triple press of the home button anywhere. So if we go ahead and triple press the home button, you'll see reachability pops up, and then we'll go and select the App Store. It will load. So there we have 2 apps running side by side. Both of them work, both of them function as you expect, and then you can go ahead and resize however you like. So Reach app also works very well when you have an app which uses the keyboard. It uses a single unified keyboard at the bottom of the screen for both apps. So if we go ahead and open up Safari in the Reach app view, you'll see the keyboard will open up at the bottom, blah 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 blah. Now Reach app's final feature is called Swipe Over. Now this works in a very similar way as to the new iOS 9 Swipe Over feature. It allows you to access the last used app by swiping over from the side of the screen. Now you can swipe in from anywhere, top, middle or bottom, and then you can choose whether to show the grabber. It's like the notification and control center grabber. So Swipe Over will allow you to access the last used app. So for example, if I open up Tweetbot, and I close it down, and I go to settings, if I swipe over from the right hand side, the little grabber appears, and in comes Tweetbot. Now I can resize by grabbing the side of the window, and then I can choose to pop it in place, and snap it. It's sort of like a snapped side by side Reach app display of the app. Now this does work pretty well. It might look small, but it does work, and the only thing is the keyboards are a bit fiddly, especially with third-party keyboards. I'm using Nintype, and you can only see half of the keyboard. So that was the complete rundown of all 6 of Multiplexer's features. I hope you'll enjoy using it as much as I have. It's a great experience, a great tweak, and it really does feel part of iOS itself, integrated very well. Multiplex is going to be $3.99 US on a default repo soon. So thank you for watching Jailblog's pre-release review of Multiplexer. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you guys soon.